Okay guys, we are now on episode 4 and we're already making some crazy progress. So I'm gonna just stop rambling on in this intro and let's get into this video straight away. So once again, welcome to episode 4 of building an AI content agency. But like always, before we start, I'm gonna need to quickly check on you because I need to make sure you did your homework. So let's do a quick recap on what we covered last episode. So first and foremost, we went over learning what type of content converts. Remember, we went over the different categories: pain point content, limited belief content, stealing from our competitors so we do less work and we pretty much have guaranteed results because their content's performed. From here, we then made killer scripts using Fusion AI. So I'm hoping if you did your homework, you should now have 3 to 5 scripts. So as you can see here, you generated these scripts around these pain point scenarios, limited belief scenarios, or if you're like me, you simply just pasted in a bunch of competitive videos and let AI do the rest for you. But now that we've scripted everything out, it's time to start filming our videos. And before we start, right, I really want to go over some limiting beliefs, because I feel like when it comes to this part of any business, it doesn't just need to be an agency, it can be anything. People start getting a lot of negative thoughts coming in that they have to create content themselves. They're scared. They're worried that people are going to judge them. They're worried that they're not going to go viral. They're going to be putting all this effort in for absolutely no reason. And, all of these limiting beliefs are purely nonsense. I'm going to be completely honest with you. When I first started making content, the amount of people who were like, why are you doing this? It's crazy. It's just cringe. You have tons, and it's always going to happen to you no matter what, yeah? What you need to understand, and this is why you need to look forwards, is look where you're going to be 6 months from now, a year from now. You would have advanced so much in your business journey. You'll now be getting clients, living a life of your dream. So those maybe month or 2 months of uncomfort where you're not really liking making content, zoom out, look at the bigger picture. All of this, what you're doing right now, is completely worth it. So just remove any limited beliefs you have. Don't worry what people say. Understand it's going to help you get clients. It's going to further nurture the clients. And it's going to be the stepping stone towards you living your dream life, okay? So you're going to need to do it, whatever. And whenever I get worried about doing something, I always like to look at this photo. Look, where is the majority of the people walking? They're walking in the right direction. But what do majority of people get? Normal results. If you want normal results, by all means, don't make content, but it's going to be much harder for you. You're probably not going to be able to sign as many clients. And thirdly, and in my opinion, the most important point, we're doing an AI content agency. How can we not have any content on our page? And then we expect people to pay us to do content for them. Do you see what I mean? It's not really adding up. If you want irregular results, if you want the top 1%, the top 0.1% results, you need to take the path less walked. You need to take the path which not as many people walk. The path which involves stepping out of your comfort zone. The path which ensures just blinders on. You're just focusing. You're staying hungry for exactly what it is you want in life. So please, just remove limiting beliefs. And don't worry about what people have to say about you. In 4 years' time, when you've got everything you want, you've got that car, you've got that house, whatever it is you may want, who's going to be laughing? So please, just remove any limiting beliefs. Perfect. Now that we've done this, there is just one final limiting belief I want to cover, and this is content equipment. I always come across people who make the excuse being like, I don't have a camera, I don't have microphones, I don't have very good lighting. And I'm going to be honest, guys, it doesn't matter. When I started out, as you can see, the hair's looking a bit different now. Did I either go up or go down? This is me around 3 years ago, right? As you can see, crew cut. I was literally filming on my phone, hence why the lighting's not very good. Okay, granted, I did have a microphone, but I invested my money back in to get that. When I first started making videos, I didn't have a microphone. And I had no lighting at all. I just simply had to wait till it was bright outside. I'm currently recording at night. But typically, I had to be on a more scheduled pattern, right? I just had to do it when it was light outside. So I made no excuse. I just made way with what I had, and I had to, it was harder. It took longer to set my phone up. It took longer because I had to wait till it was bright outside, etc. But look where we are now. All of this is worth it. So please, don't use this as an excuse that you don't have enough money for content. It doesn't matter. I promise you. But when you do sign just 3 or 4 clients, just to, throw in a bit more sauce for you, I strongly suggest actually getting these 2 things. So a DJI microphone, I have this right here. And then this camera, I'm currently recording on it right now. I don't even use a normal camera like, the ones you typically see people use. I simply just use this. It's easy to set up and it's just the best thing ever. So please, don't worry about it. Perfect. Now that we've covered this, and I'm really hoping I've removed any objections you have, any limited beliefs you see. That's how I know I'm good at what I preach. In this video, I'm going over the content pillars within my script I made to ensure I wipe any limited beliefs and make sure you want to create content. You'll catch on that joke if you've watched the other episodes. But anyway, let's go and film. And I'm actually going to walk you through how I set up, because I know a lot of people typically scratch their head and they worry about how to properly set things up. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, whoa, where is he? He's in a new location. Yeah, so right now I'm in my kitchen. I would argue that it's actually a nicer backdrop. Well, it is a nicer backdrop than my current one, but it just takes longer to set up. It's not where my office stuff is. Hence why I film upstairs. But anyway, let me quickly just show you the setup so you can understand. And I am going to be using my main ring light, but please, please, please do not worry if you don't have a ring light. It is not needed, but it's like I have the equipment, so I might as well. I'm also going to be using my microphone and my camera, but like I said, you can simply just use your phone, and that's going to be perfect to start off with, I promise you. But if you have the equipment, why wouldn't you use it? So let me just flip my camera. So this is kind of what we're dealing with here, just a ring light. And essentially all I'm going to be doing, right, is just putting my camera up and then just speaking directly to it. I'll try and get some footage on my phone so you can kind of see me live in action speaking to the camera, and how I really overcome like overthinking, because I understand a lot of people do that, right? You overthink before you're about to record. Trust me, I still get it all the time. I have to do tons of retakes. It is horrible, but it's part of business. You just got to push for it. So let's get set up. And that's why niching down. And this is why niching down. And this is why niching. So next time you make a video. So next time you're about to make a video. Okay guys, so I just finished filming the videos. Look how crazy it is. I started filming when it was light outside, and look at the last video I filmed. As you can see, it was pitch black outside. But anyway, it is almost midnight right now. It is currently 11. So I'm gonna go to bed now, and then I'm gonna start editing the videos in the morning. But wow, I'm excited for this. I will see you guys in the morning. Okay, we are finally back. I know I said I'm gonna do it the next day. I won't lie to you now, it's Wednesday, I filmed it on Thursday, but it doesn't matter. We are now back and it is time to get these videos uploaded. And boy oh boy, I'm excited. So simply, all we're gonna do is go over to the Fusion editor and we're gonna upload our video. Okay, amazing, we're now on the editor and it is time to get to work. So first and foremost, we can, if we want, just change our caption style. I'm going for quite like a premium feel to it, so I am just going to stick with this, to be totally honest. Perhaps I'm being boring, I'll hold my hands up if you think I'm being boring, but I like this, and I also want to make it a bit smaller. I quite like the 16 font, to be honest. Now I just need to cut up the video, so instantly any silences I see, I'm going to do it. So this perhaps could be, when I'm looking at my script. Okay, another silence here. Cool. And now let's just look for it. So as you can see, I would say niche specific content quite a bit. So I just need to keep cutting that up. You need to make niche specific. Okay, wow, I say niche specific content a lot, as you can see, and address any pain points they may be having. Okay, perfect. And also remove any potential. It's just great just being able to have this transcript because I can just look for it. I don't need to use a timeline and watch the video. For me, it's just quicker. And I feel like my camera's not even in. Let me here we go, perfect. So let me further break down why this works. So imagine you reach out to a potential prospect, or they come to you and then they hop onto a sales call. Imagine you reach out to a potential prospect, or they come to you, and then you hop onto a sales call with them without them really knowing much about your offer or how you can potentially help them. But it's so quick to do this, it's Literally insane. Amazing. So as you saw, we literally just edited like a transcript to do it. This video is literally taken me like not long at all to edit, and it's pretty long so far. So it comes down to about 2 minutes 14. So it's quite a long video. Maybe I made it a bit too long accidentally, but now I'm just going to look through and then see if there's any nice places I could add B-roll. You need to make like a nurture dream client, address any pain points, and also remove beliefs they may have, potential objections or limiting beliefs. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to type in maybe brain and just see what comes up. Beliefs. Okay, so a few ones comes up. What if I type in something like thought? Here we go, perfect. Isn't that lady from the movie? I forgot what movie it is, but I recognize her. Okay, so now let's just drag it down and we'll just see how it looks. Or limiting beliefs they may have to working with you. So let me further break down. Okay, this is looking nice, perfect. So let's just keep looking through to see any other problems there could be. Hop onto sales calls. Okay, let's add some B-roll here for sales calls. We're just going to type in maybe cool. Let's see what comes up. Okay, this is good. Very, very good. Or is there one I prefer? Yeah, this one's kind of better displaying like objections during sales calls. Okay, perfect. Let's quickly just see how this looks. Onto a sales call with them without them really knowing much about your offer or how you can potentially help them. What's going to happen is they're going to ask you, okay, this is good. Start consuming it, they further become nurtured. Help them remove any pain points they potentially have. We could definitely add something here for pains. Okay, I'm just going to type in pain. What if to be honest, I don't really like that. Let's type in maybe something like stressed. To be honest, I don't think we need to add anymore. When it comes to your videos, like even something like this just looks perfect. Like, and obviously Fusion AI is the easiest way to do that. If you had to caption this out on CapCut, oh my days, it would take years. But yeah, super quick to do it on this. So am I gonna add any more B-roll? To be honest, I'm probably not. So simply all I'm going to do now is I'm going to export this video. We can kind of just export it in any quality we want. And simply all the other videos, I'm just going to go about the exact same process when it comes to editing them. Just captions and perhaps in some instances, add some B-roll. But anyway, I need to set you guys some homework. So first and foremost, I want you to go about filming the videos, you know. I've shown you and I made it clear that it is okay to feel uncomfortable with making videos. It's part of the growth process, you know. It really is what it is, and just getting used to being uncomfortable is really just going to help you get to that next level, and it's going to bring you leads. Like, it is what it is. I understand. I hate making content as well. Once you've done that, simply just upload them to the Fusion editor. And let's say, what is going to be our goal? What is going to be the goal for how many videos I would like you to have uploaded? I'm going to say 2 videos, please. By the time our next video is in place, I want you to have 2 reels uploaded. By now, remember, you have 1 lifestyle video. 1 lifestyle, not video. I'm going crazy. I'm super sleep deprived. 1 lifestyle picture. I also want you to have another lifestyle picture up. So then we have a total of 4 pieces of content on our account. Perhaps, you know, stretch target 5. We can finally get to outreaching, and this is where the fun starts. So guys, I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for all the support we're getting on this journey. It generally feels amazing. Like, I just can't express enough gratitude that people are actually finding this genuinely helpful. Like, just being able to provide value, it really, really means a lot to me, you know. Just being able to help as many people as I can, because this is why I made Fusion AI. In my agency, we charge so much money for people, and yeah, obviously for bigger brands, they can afford it. But for people starting out, I want them to have a way to be able to create content which actually converts. And you just, I don't show it often, like emotions, but it generally just feels such a privilege to be able to know I'm developing a tool. I have a tool, you know, version 1 of Fusion AI, which already can provide so much value to people, and like, just looking down the line in the future, it just brings me so much joy, so much gratitude, and it's like, wow, I'm excited just to constantly improve this tool and just help as many people as possible. So yeah, it feels amazing, you know, helping you guys on your journey. So please also reach out to the Fusion AI channel if you have like more specified questions. If you even read the comments from our last video, I'm constantly actually replying and giving very, very specialized advice. So please reach out. Like, I love helping. I really, really do. But anyway, I'm going to leave the video here. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Remember, videos uploaded. And I know you're about to say, but hold on, about like the description and hashtags. They do not matter. Simply just summarize the video in like 2 lines. Be like, this is how you achieve a 50% close rate using content. Something simple like that. Do not overthink it. It's like, I promise you, it just doesn't matter. But thank you for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.